So good evening guys, if you haven't gathered, we are at the Howl Scream Park today. The fire's just going off at the entrance again. Yeah, we're looking forward to doing all the mazes today. Howl Valley High, and of course we've got the brand new one, Noxious Alley, which we've heard good things about, so we can't wait to get in. So we're gonna go and have some fun, and we will see you when we come out.
That's bold. I'm giving one, maybe even a minus.
We're going in whenever you're ready.
Right. Look at this one, he's standing there bold as brass between his legs.
Wouldn't be golfing like that at any more ladies, boy.
Look at my wife again, boy, I'll break your eye sockets. You hear this, brother?
He tried to come to my circus.
I tried, you had your chance.
Yeah, you had no talent. No talent whatsoever.
What this talent here?
No talent, mate. It's just basic chemistry.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've got way more talent, mate.
Really?
Yeah. No, I can do all sorts, mate. I'm a stand-up comedian, an acrobat, sell jokes, do flips.
Oh, maybe I'll give you that.
You'll never have in your dreams, mate. In your dreams.
But you're still on the street.
I know. All right.
I've got the brand Noxious.
Oh yeah, big brand. Noxious Alley.
Really?
They still sick, mate. Noxious Alley more like.
Really?
Yeah.
You want a job for that?
All right, I would like a job.
I've got some. Yeah, it all changes now here. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you free medical for that.
Free medical.
As the doctor.
Oh, well, you're going to give me a nose job, is it?
Yeah,
I will do that myself, thank you very much. Bang! Oh, that's really hurt, sorry. Oh, sometimes I just get really annoyed at myself. Well, when you're out on the bit of streets, you'll feel the same way, mate. Oh, right, whatever, mate. You ain't got no intelligence. You've got one brain cell between all these lot.
Really? I'll bring your CV down to Noxious.
My CV? Let's talk about your CV, mate. 6 months at McDonald's. Can't even do that.
What's your talent? Show me your talent. There's these furry things on here. Because my doctor.
I
got my doctor.
Do you want to do it?
I told you.
Right.
I taught you my teacher.
Yeah, see? I'm even a real doctor.
Did you hear that? Taught you my teacher. Yeah, I watched the life drain from his eyes, and just as he's about to die, I let him live, and he signed my certificates, chemistry and biology. So don't waste your time. No, torture works.
All right, enough of that, mate.
What?
Enough of that jaw, that yappy little green jaw. Where'd you get that green jaw? Was it a mushy pea eating competition? First prize,
That's the law of law, was
prize.
it? Really?
Yeah,
yeah. Do you really want this job for that? I'll get really angry.
All right, and what are you going to do? Blow a stinky fart in my face or whatever that is?
I might just do that.
All right, yeah. I won't be able to smell it, mate. I ain't got much of a nose. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Stop talking about my nose. I'm really self-conscious about it. No, boy, shut up, all right?
I'm going to let you rant a bit because you're boring me a little bit now.
Oh, you're boring me.
I'm going to go back to my Noxious Alley
Stupid little circus.
with my establishment.
My circus is way more
fun.
fun.
This shit, you're a bit cold, don't you, pal?
Yeah, I'm a little bit down now. Wow. Shut up! I can handle myself just fine, Dr. Gallows. I hate him. He's a little fairy, he's a little rat. He stole my job. They need to bring Topper's Twister back. If I start a petition, will you all sign it? Yeah, you'll sign it. Yeah. Oh, what about you? Will you sign it? Will you sign it to bring Topper's Twister back? Yeah, it's better, isn't it? Don't trust that little rat, little fairy of a doctor. Did he tell you how he got his doctorate? There's no way he got that doctorate. In 1 year, you know what his CV said when he came to me? He said, nothing on it other than 6 months at McDonald's. He couldn't even put the fries in the bag, for goodness sake. There's no way he's become a doctor in a year. It's a fraud. Don't trust him. Don't trust a word he says. All right? So if I get the petition going, you're going to bring back Topper's Twister, yeah? Yeah? I can't hear you!
Yeah!
Yes! Thank you so much, you made my day! Right, spare any
So I must tell you what's been going on. Have you met my old friend Rufus at all this evening? He's got green little dungarees, bit of a dirty face.
Little young, yeah.
Young. Well, we were best friends. We were besties. And we were looking for a werewolf together, my darlings. We're at the Howl. And it turns out he was the werewolf.
Oh no!
I know, and get this, he bit me. So
that means you're a werewolf.
technically, yes. And I know. Where's the moon?
Listen to the full moon.
So this is what's going to happen. I think I'm going to turn into a giant ginger werewolf.
Okay.
And I'm a bit anxious about it, I'm not going to lie. So I was going to ask you, what would you do if you were to turn into a giant ginger werewolf?
Oh. I'm not sure.
I've been working on that cure for you, darling.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, we were just talking about the ginger werewolf.
Yes, so I'm going to turn into a giant ginger
ginger
werewolf.
werewolf.
Yes.
Hi.
So,
Hello.
I'm going to forget what would you do? What would you do to become a ginger werewolf? How would you stop becoming one? Do you know of any remedies or any cures, my darling?
I'm a doctor, luckily for Barbara, so...
Well, there's only one thing, but I wouldn't recommend that.
What's that then? Go on, shoot me.
There's a silver bullet. Exactly, I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't want to die. I want to be Barbara. I don't want to be a giant ginger werewolf.
The thing is, though, I think a big ginger werewolf would be fantastic in my circus, don't you think?
Yeah,
Are you sure
yeah.
you don't want to change, Barbara?
No, not really my jive. Not really my
I've heard
kind
of
of
another
thing.
cure. I've heard of another cure. You might be able to back me up. I have to get someone's big left toe, and if she gets that, then she'll be cured. What's she? Have you heard this too?
A big left what?
Big left
Big
toe,
left
my
toes.
darling.
Aye.
Tool.
Could I have
Toe.
your
Oh,
big
toe,
left
toe.
toe?
Aye.
That's for the remedy.
Oh,
so-
was that a Scottish toe?
Aye,
A
toe.
toe. A
Toe,
toe.
aye.
Aye, a toe.
Aye, a toe.
No, my darling, we
Get
want
your
your
toe
big,
out,
big
aye.
left toe.
Because
I
we
need
don't
your
want
big left
Barbara to change into a ginger werewolf, do we?
No. So, can I please have your big left toe, my darling? For the
It's
remedy, for
it's
the
a
cure.
bit too cold to take my shoes off.
I might have frostbite as well, might be good. You might have to look elsewhere.
Yeah, it'd be like a frozen fish finger. It won't be any good.
I don't want that.
I mean, kind of yummy, but I know.
Are you sure you're not a senior?
No. Perhaps we should look elsewhere to try and
Okay.
find that.
Well, the search continues. I'll
Keep looking.
If you
Bye bye.
find any left toes about, just hanging about, lurking about, would you let me know?
I will.
Yes, I really don't want to turn into a giant ginger werewolf.
No, I don't blame you.
Anyways, I'll catch you later.
Have a lovely time. Thank you. This is what I love about the Howl. The characters here are fantastic. Probably most of our video is of us engaging with the characters. Just join in with them, talk to them, and join in the show. They're just roaming around in between. We've just seen a dance-off between the Doctor and the Clown, or not the Clown, Mr. Topper. So yeah, always good fun here at the Howl. We're going to go into the circus now. Not sure what we'll be able to film in there, but we'll see you when we come out of that.
Hello, Michael. I'm the Undertaker.
Hello, Undertaker.
I can smell death round here, you know. You, what's your name, Rob? Say it again, Rob. Hello, Rob. You smell positively like death. Let me hear you breathe. It's the death rattle for sure. You know, I've got a coffin for you, Bob. You'll fit right nicely in it. Yes, you can join me here at the Howl. Would you like that, Bob? No? Oh, I don't think you've got a choice there, dear. If you look closer into my eyes, you'll be able to see when you die. What can you see? Look close. Tick, tick, tick. 8 o'clock, I believe. Maybe in the morning, but I'll be here, Bob. Off you go. Quickly. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, the breathe.
Cannibal Twins, Naughty Nayara, Midnight Jeff, Olivia Livewire, Macabre Tony, and I'm Got Insane. Okay, well, the bar's full of puzzle. Out we go. May all your dreams be nightmares. Hashtag release the howl.
So good evening, guys. I'm back in the car, believe it or not, only because I'm really cold. The temperature's really dropped here in Leighton Buzzard, but we've just finished at the Howl, and that was easily the best night I've had at the Howl for well, since this event started. We've always had a soft spot for it. Well, obviously we love the Shed and Squealer's Yard, and they are now the old attractions, but why don't we start with them? Squealer's Yard is just as mad and as crazy as it always is. The actors were some of the liveliest we've seen in there. They were climbing up, they were doing everything. In fact, actors were climbing up everywhere today. Every maze had actors climbing in different places. Following that, you've got the Shed. Now, the Shed has always been like a mini version of the Cellar at Tully's, which obviously is the sister part to the Howl. But again, the actors were just everywhere. They were climbing over the big tractor at the end. There were 4 or 5 of them just climbing on it. We had so many scares. We were a large group. At one point, there were 7 of us in some of the mazes. In fact, I think when we did Red, there was about 12 in the group. So it was a big group, but the whole group managed to get loads and loads of scares. One of the people we were with actually hit the floor multiple times during those experiences. So yeah, Squealers was great. The Shed was fantastic. Red is probably one of the weaker attractions. It started really well. Loads of actors, really lively, really jumping over the fences. It just doesn't have a killer ending. It just sort of ends. You get to the big werewolf and then you just sort of walk out through some curtains. It's a great maze, some great scares, but just needs that final killer touch, you know, like a final tunnel. Yeah, not a chainsaw, but something to give you that final scare. What else? We then, as you come up, we'll come to the new attraction in a minute. We've then obviously got Howl Valley High, which is as crazy as it always was. Again, the actors were climbing everywhere. We got so many good scares within Howl Valley High. The set looks beautiful. Everything about that maze is stunning. You can see why. Well, you can see why we always rave about it whenever we come, and that was, yeah, really good fun. The new one for last year, Full Moon Manor, it has some great scares in it, but there's also quite a lot of humour. Now, in the ballroom last scene, in the disco scene upstairs, they obviously recognised me, and he started, the DJ started talking about playing some Michael Bolton songs. We didn't get that today, but they were just as much fun, and they were having a lot of fun in there. And it's just a change of pace, so there's a lot of humour in there. You've got a lift that starts, and yeah, there was a lot going on in there. Now, I need to talk about Noxious Alley, and oh my God, I did a video last night or 2 nights ago saying that I'd seen the perfect scare attraction. Well, I think I've found another perfect scare attraction. Definitely a more modern twist on a scare attraction, but this was the craziest, maddest scare attraction I've done for a very long time. The actors were insane. I mean, just the way they were running around, jumping around, climbing over things, hanging from things, swinging from things. There was so much going on. They had beautiful, bright, really colourful sort of paint on their faces, costumes. They were effectively clowns, but they were like some really nasty, toxic clowns. And an interesting aside from that, we found Mr. Topper from the attraction, Mr. Topper's Twister, waiting outside. And he was sulking because obviously his attraction has been removed. And you were seeing there, he was talking to the main doctor from Noxious Alley, and they were having a whole conversation. And he was trying to start a petition up to bring back Topper's Twister. I'm sorry, mate. Although I said I would sign the petition, Topper's Twister was fun. Noxious Alley absolutely knocks it out the water. We did it several times tonight. There was a cast change in between. and then the other cast were just as mad and as wild. They were clearly having fun in there. It's an absolutely outstanding attraction. Elsewhere outside the mazes, obviously Howl has always had really good roaming characters. We got quite a lot of footage there. I mentioned earlier about Mr. Topper's Twister, Mr. Topper campaigning for his petition. Had a really fun discussion with a woman who's going to be turning into a werewolf. There was a lot going on up and down the site. There's the chainsaw battle that we saw last year as well, and yeah, there's a lot here. Also, then you've got a DJ going. There's entertainment. There's loads of food trucks, loads to drink, and yeah, it's a really, really good atmosphere. So it's amazing how much the event has grown. And yeah, we just can't wait to come back and do it again. It was so much fun. But with that, we are going to sign off. We've got a 2.5-hour drive home, so we will see you at our next event. And just want to thank everyone from the Howl and the PR company for inviting us down. They've treated us well, but we've had an absolute blast. These were some of the best mazes we've done for a very, very long time. So with that, we're going to sign off. I'm going to put the heating on and we're going to head home. So we will see you at the next event. Oh, just a quick one for me. Forgot about the Carnival Cabaret. I can hear it just as I'm about to leave. I can hear it coming. The next show is playing, or the final show of the night. Again, it was like before. They used to have the Circus of Horrors here. They've now got the Carnival Cabaret. Really fun show. Quite a short show, only 20 minutes, and that was about right. Sometimes these things can go on a bit too long sometimes, especially if you've got attractions to experience and go out into the park. But yeah, fun show, some fire acts, obviously fire acts, sort of sexy burlesque girls. They had a guy playing with his balls, like throwing his balls around everywhere. Take your mind out the gutter, it's not what you think. There was an escapologist, and yeah, like I said about the new show down at Tully's, it all uses chart music and music that we know, so we will probably get so many copyright strikes on any video we share, which is a shame because it'd be good to be able to share some of it, but we will see when we're editing. But yeah, it's a good show. We had a packed circus tent in there and everyone seemed to be enjoying it. So yeah, that was just an addition to our last part of the review. So with that, we are now going to sign off because we're getting cold, and we will see you soon.